morning or good day or good afternoon, because I don't know what time it is going to be presented to you. But more importantly, good happy new year. Good happy new year. Welcome 2023, the year for, as usual, new resolutions, new ideas, new season, new year, goal setting, positive words, change. So I think that a new year is change. And before the show, I was talking with Leo. Leo is behind cameras, and he guides me on a breathing exercise. Always before I begin talking, Leo guides me in this beautiful breathing exercise, and I invite you to take a deep breath on this new year. I am wearing a jacket because it's cold in this studio. This is a big, beautiful studio that I am sure Leo will show you at some point because he has the ability to move cameras around. So for the new year, 2023, and yes, I invite you to have new resolutions, new guides. I'm going to share something with you. I wanted to go back to the gym or to yoga, and I was kind of off. Things were not flowing for me, and I realized that what I needed was more silence in my house before doing something new. So if you want to go into yoga or into the gym, if that's the new resolution for you, what worked for me was just going to my bed, being on silence, and just thinking about the possibility of going to the gym. So then there on my bed, I began thinking, okay, I have to get my towel, I have to get my running shoes, and I have to get this bottled water. So in silence, I began to prepare myself for the things that I had to do. I would say that a change, a new resolution, requires a little bit of silence before it. Requires removing your electronic devices, removing your telephones, everything, just putting everything aside and being on silence. And begin to use that planning that we do, that mental planning. I have to get my shoes, I have to get my towel, I have to get this, I have to get that. I use a technique that I learned many years ago from the Silva Mind method, and that was counting up to a number and saying, when I reach to that number, I will stand up and do that thing. So the Silva method of mind training that I learned many years ago goes like this. Let's say that I'm going to say up to 18. When I reach 18, I'm going to stand up and go to the gym. 1. When I reach 18, I will stand up and go to the gym. 2. When I count to 18, I will stand up and go to the gym. 3. When I count to 18, I will stand up and go to the gym. 4. When I count to 18, I will stand up and go to the gym. So you just count yourself into it. In that thing that you don't want to do, that thing that you've been procrastinating, that thing that you've been postponing, you just take a little bit of a space, silence, remove all of the distractions, all of the electronics, and then count up to a number, usually 9 or 18. I choose 9 or 18 because in numerology, 9 means completion. Something is completed, it's time to do it. Or that stage of preparation has been completed. Or you can say up to 9. I mean, when I count to 9, I will get up from my bed and go out to the gym. 2, when I get to 9, I will get up from my bed and go to the gym. 3, when I get to 9, I will get up from my bed and go to the cycling exercise place. 4, when I get to 9, I will go to my yoga class. 5, when I get to 9, I will get up and go to my swimming class, and so on. And then you are counting, and sure, your mind prepares yourself, your mind is programming your body, and sure, when you get to 9, you stand up. It's unbelievable, but you do stand up, and you go and do what you have to do. I use the same technique for work when there is something that I don't want to do, like getting in some software with some application, with some insurance that I have to do, and you don't want to go into any insurance website. It's paperwork. That is something that you just postpone and postpone and postpone. Then I sit in silence and I count. When I count to 9, I will do this activity. 2, when I count to 9, I'll do this activity. 3, when I count to 9, I'll do this activity. 4, when I count to 9, I'll do this activity. 5, when I count to 9, I'll do this activity. 6, when I reach 9, I'll do this activity. 7, when I reach 9, I'll do this activity. 8, when I reach 9, I'll do this activity. 9, and here I go. So that's a tool to reach your resolutions for 2023. If it involves exercise or something that you've been postponing, changing that insurance in your car because you're paying too much money, or changing that mortgage from, well, right now is not the time to change a mortgage, but doing some paperwork that you want to do, that technique of counting and repeating after every single number, repeating what you are going to do, it does help to get your goals going, your resolutions going, and I hope it is of help. I use it, it works for me, it's not my technique, it's from the Silva method of mind training. That was back in fashion in 1990s, more or less, 1995, I think. Interesting thing, the Silva method was developed by this gentleman that was from Laredo, Texas, and that method was translated to many languages, and it traveled all over the world. It is a very helpful way to train your mindset. From Laredo, Texas, Mr. Silva developed a wonderful method of mind setting. And I say mind setting because you have to set your mind to do something. It's not only goal setting, it's mind setting. Okay, bad news, 2 stages. You have to do some goal setting and then mind setting. But now you have it. You set your goal and then you have to do mind setting. You have to set your mind to do that. So I hope that is helpful for you for the new year 2023, as we continue to evolve, we continue to grow, we continue to change. We continue to leave old belief behind. We continue to leave all convictions behind. We stop being a convict of old behaviors. That's basically what a new year means. A new year, a new resolution is, I am no longer a convict of this behavior. I am no longer a convict of this belief that I had. So I am leaving behind those convictions, this belief, this behavior, and I am moving into a new resolution, a new me. Doesn't have to be big. Doesn't have to be big. We are always moving ahead. And I am not tired of repeating it. We do need silence. We do need some fresh air. We do need to breathe before doing something. And that time, that silence, that breathing is done without screens, without the computer screen that I have here, without the telephone screen that we have in front. That is a time, that silence is the time where you do the mind setting for that activity that you want to accomplish. So another tool that I want to leave you with for the new year is positive words. Surround yourself with positive words. You can go to Google and search positive words with letter J for January. So you say, okay, what is going to be the positive words with J for January? You might find words like joy. It's the only one that comes to my mind right now, but Google is far better than I am in finding positive words with J. But let's use joy. So send joy to your cells, the cells on your body, your articulation, cell joy. I have a joyful elbow, joyful knees, joyful cells. Send joy to every one of your organs. Send joy to the cells of your liver. Send joy to the cells of your pancreas. Send joy to these two organs. They do so much work. Send joy to all of the cells on your body. Breathe joy. I am joy. I feel joy. I sense joy. I see joy in this beautiful plant. I see joy in the capability that I have to walk around the block. I have joy walking my dog around the block. I feel joy when I am going upstairs in the building where the office is. Please do take the stairs. Do not take the elevator. I think that just taking every single step on stairs, you can use it like a meditation technique. I feel joy on my knees in this step. I feel joy on my knees on this step. I feel joy on my knees on this step. I feel joy on my ankle in this step. I feel joy on my ankle. And then if your office is in the 12th floor, you have 12 stairs to meditate, 12 stairs to do mind setting. We are not that high up, and I wouldn't recommend you to go up the stairs in Mexico City or in Bogota, where it is so high up and above sea level. Then you get short of air. But we are almost at sea level. I don't know. Here in San Antonio, we are at what, 400 feet maybe? So it's not that high. So you can do stairs when you go up to your office. And if you don't work in a tall building, then you can park far away. You can park far away. You don't have to park right there in front of the door of the store. That is the fight with my wife all the time. She wants to park right next door to the store. And it's like a big fight about it every single time. So when I am not with her, I park far away from the door. It's an opportunity to walk. And in that walk, I am sending joy to my limbs, to my articulations, to my blood. So there we have a beautiful word with J of January, joy. Please do look on Google for positive words with J. It's an exercise that I do every single month. And it helps me keep positive because there is so many bad news around there. I mean, so many things, and the news and the war and the taxes and inflation and fuel prices and so many things. So with keeping yourself surrounded by positive words, there is an author that I like, Jim Self. Jim Self is always talking about clarity, balance, love, and repeating the same words. And there is a word that he has, now escapes my mind, but surround yourself with positive words. Just repeat them, print them, put it on front of your desk, and print them, put it in front of your computer, in your house, in the refrigerator. Let's keep that positive outcome for year 2023 because change is not slowing. Change is continue to go at high speed. All of the anxiety that we experience today, all of the stress that we experience today is due to the fast pace of change, which we think we cannot handle. So we want to go back. We want to go back to our previous work, to our regular environment, and it's not there. Change will continue. Change will not only continue, change will accelerate more and more. And yes, you can handle it. You can handle it. Stay positive. We came here to do this. We came here to do this change. The previous planet that we had before, that had to go. That really had to go. That was not sustainable. That was not sustainable at all. Anywhere. We were consuming too much. We were separated from reality too much. We were distracted too much. We were without silence. The way that we had before was not sustainable. Yes, it was familiar. Yes, it was comfortable. But life happens outside of your comfort zone. That's a beautiful saying. It's not mine. It is in some mug that I saw in some store. Life happens outside of your comfort zone. When you travel to other country and you experience a different culture, different food, different everything, you are experiencing life outside of your comfort zone. Change is not stopping. Change will continue. This tool that I am presenting to you, be on silence. Remove all electronics, be on silence. Then after that silence, then they say, okay, I am going to count up to 9 and I am going to prepare a good salad for me. I am not used to prepare salads. I am used to just bake potatoes and make rice and eat a lot of bread. So if you have a diet that you want to change, you can use the same technique. Silence first, and then count up to 9. I am going to prepare this delicious salad. Once I count up to 9, I am going to make this healthy dish. Once I count up to 9, I am going to do this vegetable juice. So if you are changing your diet, I am in the process. I am trying to eat more vegetables. And I am trying now to do that shakes with carrots and broccoli and things. And pineapple. Pineapple for good taste. So they are helping me in the process of change. Because we have to be healthy for the changes that are ahead. If you think that we are going backwards, forget it. We are not going back. Humanity is evolving. Change is here. This is a new year. This is a new year for new resolutions. One resolution that I invite you to have is I'm going to handle with grace this change that I so much want. I am going to handle with fluidity this change that the planet is going through. I am going to handle with joy and grace and love this change that the planet is going through. Guess why the planet is changing? Because you want it. Deep inside of you, you wanted a change. deep inside of you, we were tired of the same thing. We were tired of our 8 to 5 work. We were tired of the wars around it. We were tired of abusing the environment. We were tired of the political system. We were tired of the economical system. We were tired of everything. And that's why change is happening. Change is being brought up by our own level of consciousness, our desire for something more fluid, more welcoming, more gracious. And now that change is here, now we are like, oh, I don't want to handle it. Well, yes, we can handle it. Yes, we can do it. We have done it so far. We are here. We are alive. If we got around COVID, and if we are not gone with COVID, it's because we are supposed to be here. And we can do it. We can have grace. We can have change. We can have evolution. We can have clarity, balance. Oh my God, these are two words that are so beautiful. We can have wisdom, clarity, balance, joy, vitality. All of those things can be had. Take the time for that. Take the silence for that. I am on clarity. I am on balance. I am on joy. Look, I didn't mention happiness. I don't believe in happiness. I don't believe on that. I believe on clarity and balance and joy. Once you have clarity, what you want, what you are, once you are in balance, what you are, what you have within, once you are in joy, then there is a state of grace around you. There is grace around you. Things do happen for you. You don't have to effort yourself too much. You don't have to go and work so hard on things. But you have to be on clarity and balance. And clarity is a key one. How were we in the past? Oh, I want that car, I want that house, I want that little flower, I want that watch, I want that phone, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want that other thing, I want so many things. And we didn't have clarity on what was important for us. So maybe on that clarity you say, I want to reduce some weight, maybe I want to walk, maybe I have to change my food. Then, first silence, second the mind setting. When I count up to 9, I am going to prepare a salad. When I count up to 9, I am going to prepare a fish. When I count up to 9, I am going to prepare myself some vegetable shake for my whole day. And when we have that clarity of what is important, then things do happen. Before, we did not have clarity. We had the conviction that running from place to place, from activity to activity, from being distracted from one app to the other app to the other app to the other app on that phone, we thought that was clarity. It wasn't. Clarity is something that you want deep within you. First, you have to remove all of the distractions to get to that clarity. So, hey, clarity is with the letter C. We've been exploring words with letters, and maybe that would be in the next segment. But I invite you for the next year to have these moments of silence, this mind setting for the activity that you want to accomplish, for this mind resolution. So I am giving you tools to accomplish what you want to accomplish. That clarity, silence, and mind setting, counting up to number 9. If it is something harder to do, then count up to 18. I have those cases. I really do have those cases where I have to count like, oh my God, I have to count up to 27 because this is hard to get to. I count up to 9, 18, or 27 because all of them add up to number 9. Number 9 is completion. So Thank you very much for being with me. A happy new year for all of you and a happy resolution for all of you. Thank you so much.